Back here. What's good, all my peoples? Yes, I know this, man. No lie. YouTube been censoring the mag videos right here. Now, we understand that it's just mostly, YouTube members and my supposed to be subscribers, get a little bit of chance to see the video, but the percentage is real low. And YouTube basically censoring the mag channel. Now, it been getting serious now where there's a lot of things on the table now. And we talking about a lot of different things. And I don't think they're in tune with that. They don't like that. So you have to understand they're censoring the mag bit of truth right here on YouTube, which is nothing new. But yeah, shout out to all my members, man, my YouTube members that keep this thing going. Shout out to Tikia Jet. Yes, Christina, how you doing, Christina? Yeah, Lucy96, what's good? See you in the building. Thank you for being a mag bit of truth member here. Yeah, London. Yeah, I see you as well. Yeah, much respect. Big Baby Brown. Yes, Amanda Cook. Yeah, much respect. Always. Yeah, Durrell. Yes, appreciate all my YouTube, members right here. Like I say, they've been fighting the bit of truth. That mean, I'm going to get less views right here with the fight. So I appreciate all my members right here. Yes, Wiz. What's good, Wiz? See you in the building. Yeah, the little Bleak. See you in the building also. Copy. Yes, much respect. And like I say, Saturday is basically, the Members Appreciation Day, So you have to understand, I respect all the peoples who be a member of the Mag Bit of Truth right here. Patrick, what's good? I see you in the building. Yes, always much respect. Now, we go get into some things here. Now, I told you already at the start of the year or before that, I tell you what this year gonna bring. Now, we talk about before 2024, 2025, and I already tell you what that gonna bring, and it did. Now, what I tell you about 2026, is anybody remember? Yes, the year of the fire, burning. You're gonna see more explosion, you're gonna see more burning, more destruction, more people dying from fire. And we mentioned a lot of disasters, and you see, some wildfires already starting the year off in some places that you never see wildfire before in America. So you have to get used to the new trend. Buildings, apartment buildings, government buildings, business, all of them things you're gonna see burn. Some of them with large explosions. We're gonna get into this, and I'm gonna show you. Yes, I never miss. Make it play. Pay attention.
Breaking news, a massive fire and explosion at a shipyard on Staten Island.
Listen.
16 total injuries now confirmed, including
There are
2
16 people injured right there. They tell you it's an explosion off Staten Island. Take a listen.
firefighters, according to the FDNY. This is happening in the Mariners Harbor neighborhood on Staten Island's North Shore. Andrew Ramos joins us live from the scene with an update now. Andrew.
Pay attention here, people.
Well, Jessica, still a very fluid situation here as first responders really get a handle of the situation of what has really become a major emergency response. Now, I can tell you just by counting, there are about 30 fire trucks here on the scene.
Of course it's 30. I know you didn't count them, but it's got to be 30. That's what the script says. Freemasonry. Take a listen.
This hour now. What we do know, as you mentioned, at least 16 injuries have been reported. Most of them firefighters.
Look, people, take a look at this right here, people. The injured is mostly firefighters, but take a look at this right here. You have all of these people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people attending to one person in a gurney. But they're trying to tell you is over 16 people get injured. I'm just saying, people, look into that right there. If you use 7 people to attend to one, how much people you need to attend to 16 people? This is bullshit for the dumb public right here, and this is the only thing they're gonna show you. Take a look.
Concentrated on a shipyard on Richmond Terrace. Now, this is between Lockman and Andros Avenues. Officials say the call came in at around 3:25 this afternoon.
3:25 is 3 sevens, people. 3 sevens is for hoax. The hoax code exposed already. Right there.
And NYPD and FDNY responded. They found a barge on fire at the
Barge.
site.
Look,
Now,
people.
we're told
What
it
is
was
that?
at
Is
the
that somebody?
rear
Is that real? Is that somebody they're picking up right there, people? Let's see.
of the shipping docks.
Wow.
About an hour later, an explosion occurred at the site. Now,
Explosion
among the
an hour
16
later.
injuries we mentioned included 2 firefighters and a civilian, all said to have suffered serious injuries, while 2 other firefighters suffered moderate injuries and 9.
And if you know these people, whenever these things happen in New York, it always hurt these firefighters. What happened? These firefighters in the New York area is dumb? I just never get it. Just like they tell you with the World Trade Center, with all of them running to the building that gonna soon come down. I'm just saying, people, why the New York firefighters seem so dumb when the news come out. They're always the one to run into danger. I guess it's a good way to name them as hero, because they run definitely into the damage, into the danger. They deliberately run into the danger to get hurt because they know more than anybody else what harm is that fire can do to them. They're firefighters. Okay, listen.
Firefighters had reported minor injuries. Now, all were transported to area hospitals. Their conditions unknown at this hour. Now, listen to what
how do you call it minor and their condition is unknown? How could you call it minor? Listen.
President told us about that explosion that rocked the neighborhood.
66.
I was coming down Richmond Terrace towards my house, and as I was driving close to this area right here, I heard an explosion. It kind of like, I kind of jumped. But then I kept going. Then I started seeing police and fire trucks headed down here.
Real fast.
And right now, there's about 40 to 50 fire trucks, ambulances, and everything else.
For what?
Did you see any fire at the time? No, I didn't see any fire.
See that, people? Bam. He see over 40 or 50 fire truck, but he didn't see no damn fire, even though he was on the scene. He was in the area, people. Why couldn't he see the fire? Just fire truck, just the excitement. And don't worry about it. Most of the people who in this area, that's all they're gonna see if they see anything at all. Just the excitement from the people, the firefighters and all, the ones that make all of this shit possible right here. But listen.
I did hear the explosion.
You hear the explosion?
Now, as we continue to gather more information, authorities are warning residents to expect traffic delays and road closures as this heavy emergency response continues to unfold.
Yes,
that's the latest.
So why you still need that heavily, emergency vehicle in that area? Why? Damage already done. The people's that already gone to the hospital who got hurt. What else? What they need to do right there in that area, people, again. Move.
At Fox 11, growing fire fears in downtown Los Angeles.
Growing fire fears in downtown Los Angeles. Growing fire fears. Just like I tell you, gonna happen in 2026. Yes, it's the year of the fires. Pay attention.
Residents at one apartment building say they're surrounded by vacant properties, and now they're watching those buildings go up in flames, one after another.
Wow.
Matthew Seedorf live in downtown LA. Matthew?
Pay attention here, people.
Well, Christine, this is where that intense fire took place. You can still see how charred this building is, but much of the block...
You see how charred the building is? I guess it's the upstairs part burned. It didn't burn down here where you see pictures and everything on the damn wall. Pay attention.
Is full of vacant buildings and fires keep happening. Neighbors worry it's going to happen again.
Look at that, people.
A giant wall of fire shooting into the sky just feet from a downtown LA apartment. New video obtained exclusively by Fox 11 captures the chaos as flames rip through another building on Hope Street.
It was really hot in there. It felt like I was almost melting.
Alex Paulson recorded this intense video around 4 a.m. Mother's Day.
It looked like the gates of hell were opening right up in front of me.
Yes, I guess you've seen the gates of hell before, but it looked like the gates of hell opening right in front of you. You have to mention gates of hell because this is where we at right here. This is where the human being occupied is hell. 100%. And of course, fire goes with hell. Listen.
He and neighbors woken up by smoke, sirens, and emergency alarms.
Loudspeaker. Residents, please, get it. This is real.
Ash and debris covering the balcony and pool again. All around them, boarded up buildings empty and for sale.
It's not just this building that has went up in flames. That building, and this building
Why?
have all blown up.
What
so
happened?
that is the fourth building on the block.
So what happened, people? Why is these buildings just blowing up and catching fire right there? Why? What is the motive? Like I told you, people, they're gonna burn you out in hell in 2026. Look out for it. Just look out for these mishaps along with fires and explosions. Bam.
We're also following this news out of California very closely. We're learning that more evacuations are now being reordered around Garden Grove, California.
So this time it's Garden Grove, California, people. Another evacuation again because of some kind of chemical spill. How much time I did video since here with these chemical spills, people? Pay attention here. And I always gonna remind you, it's chemical that the ingredients, those chemicals that they tell you spill, is the ingredients of something that you actually taking in. Something you have in your home, something you're digesting. It does not matter, but it's something connects to you that chemical plant is producing. You understand what I'm saying here? Okay, pay attention and listen.
Minutes from Anaheim. So there's the map. Orange County is what we're talking about. After a chemical
and of
leak
course, it's Orange County. Orange is 33 in numerology. Listen.
started yesterday at an aerospace manufacturing facility. So we have a live shot of that plant here. First responders say that they were able to get the leak under control,
Okay,
but
so
the
it was a leak.
situation is still very volatile because of a damaged valve on one of the tanks, with some calling this a ticking time bomb.
Yes, a ticking time bomb. But what they're talking about, people? What they're calling a ticking time bomb? A chemical leakage, chemical spill. That means everybody in that area is in danger because the chemical can't get to your body. You know that or not? You should never come in contact with these chemicals, and they're actually using it as ingredients in something that you're taking in 100%, and that's why that chemical plant is there to leak in the first place. You understand or not? What you think the chemical is for is to serve you up as the people. Listen.
Dana Griffin in LA for us right now. Dana, we just got an update on the situation. What did you hear from firefighters?
So, Tom, officials say that this is not precautionary. This tank is going to fail. They just don't know when.
Fail, but
so
when?
Inside this tank, it's a chemical called methylcrylate.
Yes, we don't even bother to say the name. Don't even bother to say the name. The same way you have name for these weird sickness that hitting the masses is coming from those same chemical with the weird names. You don't understand, people. You don't get it. This is a wicked world you're living. A matter of fact, it is hell. This is the people's job here. Is your destruction. Their job is your destruction, people. This is why they're here. Those chemicals should never be nowhere close to the human being. Unfortunately, you're taking it inside your body. Listen.
It's used in plastics manufacturing right now. They have
It's used in plastic manufacturing, and that's it. You just come up with some foreign language right there to describe the name, to name the chemical. It sound like alien or something like that language you just speak with the name of that chemical. Most human beings can't even pronounce that word. Do you understand what I'm saying here, people? Where did that chemical come from, and why you have to use it in something that the human being is close to? That's the whole plan.
40,000 people in Garden Grove to evacuate. They say about 15% have not done so, or only there's a 15% refusal rate. And now they have ordered 40,000 people in Garden Grove to evacuate. They say about 15% have not done so, or only there's a 15% refusal rate. And officials say this is the reason why they want people out of there.
Now look what they're showing you, people. That's the tank right there. The tank that hold the chemical, and I guess it got some kind of leak somewhere on it where the chemical is getting out. Take a listen, people, and you have to evacuate. How come you can use that chemical in your home? How come you have a chemical in your food? But if the same chemical spill, you have to run and hide. Good question. Listen.
It's very dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Videos of tank
Watch
cars on a railroad track blowing up, and that fireball it puts out, and
Listen.
it blows half the tank car half a mile down the
What
train
is you
track.
talking about, buddy?
That's the incident potential we are dealing with.
Oh, we don't understand what you just said, man. You're trying to compare what might happen to something else. You're talking about big ball of fire and explosion and railroad. What the hell wrong with you? How do you get that perspective to put this in? It makes no sense, people, but pay attention.
If this suffers a catastrophic failure. That's why, in an abundance of caution, we've reissued the evacuation.
So I guess they're telling you right now it's a springe. You know what we call springe? Yes, it's an explosion waiting to happen. It's an accident waiting to happen. So that's why they tell those 40,000 people have to be evacuated, because it's at risk to explode. The same chemical, people, the same chemical that you can't breathe, that fumes that come from it, you have to get out of town. It also can explode. Listen.
We're now taking a live look at that tank. It carries up to 7,000 gallons of this toxic, flammable chemical.
Toxic, flammable chemical. That's how they're describing it. So how much it carry again? 7 what? I already told you, people, this is a bullshit for the dumb masses, and you have to understand that's chemical that they're gonna feed you. So why should you run from it? What is it's too potent of a dose now for you to even inhale, for you to even stick around this area, but you still can serve me up this chemical right here in my daily life? It makes no sense, people.
And there's two options here. It's going to leak, or it is going to blow up.
Okay.
That is the only two things that could happen at this point.
And it's going to happen, right? It's gonna happen, whether it's gonna blow up or continue to leak out. It's gonna spill, or it's gonna just explode. Listen.
According to officials, even the mayor saying that they know people are frightened and that this is a scary situation, but the priority is
It's
saying
only a scary situation if you say so. The public don't know what the fuck is in that tank. So you is the one who measuring the supposedly, fear tactics right here. You're the one who measuring the fear to hand it out. The people themselves don't know what that tank contain and what's in it, what it can do to you. They don't know unless you tell them. Remember, it's secret. We don't know what you have in there. Wow.
lives. That's why they want people in that evacuation zone to leave immediately. If they can get you back in, they say they will do so only when it's safe.
Yes, if they can get you back in, they will do so when it's safe. As this person right here closing off. Yes, with the eyes closed. They know already, people. They know already those chemicals is what you're taking in your daily life. Bam. Look at it, people. There you go. I guess they watered it down so it won't explode. No. Take a look at it, people. I guess they're keeping it cool.
There are literally two options left remaining.
Two options, and
One,
that's it.
the tank fails and spills a total of about 6,000 to 7,000 gallons of very bad chemicals into...
Very bad chemical. That's how this person described it, is just very bad chemical. Wow. Listen.
The parking lot in that area. Or two, the tank goes into a thermal runaway and blows up, affecting the tanks that are around them that have fuel or the chemicals in them as well.
Wow. So you see that, people, some other tanks around it with other chemical. Different chemicals, some of them is. But if it explode, you're going to compromise those chemicals that are around it. And then you're going to have more chemical spillage. It's only a matter of time before they tell you EPA check the air in that area. And it's not good to breathe. Listen. I guess that's the mechanism right there. All water spill to keeping it from exploding. That's what they're telling you right there. They have to basically, cool it down. Keep it cool with water. And then it won't blow up. But pay attention. Listen.
In crisis, for lack of a better word. We've been working very, very hard to mitigate it with both the manufacturing company, their third-party contractor to mitigate these type of incidents, as well as our hazmat teams. While initially we were successful, which is why we allowed people back in their homes last night, unfortunately, this morning we have determined that the tank that is in the biggest crisis is in fact unable to be secured.
Okay, so you see that right there, people? They claim, they tell people to evacuate, then they claim that the time or the place is a little bit safe now, so they tell them to come back. And then they have to evacuate them again because now they realize that the threat is still lingering. Wow, unbelievable.
In the current information we're getting from the manufacturer.
So this is what you're gonna see. Them bring you all there. Yes, you're on the edge of your seat watching. Is it gonna blow up? Is it gonna be that supposedly big disaster now? That those supposedly chemical, tank is sitting around this one that's set to blow? If it blow, then it's gonna affect those and also cause spillage. That's what they're telling you right there. So it's a hopeless case for now. Move.
Pilots of a United Airlines flight from Newark to Guatemala City were forced to divert to Dulles Airport in Virginia after a passenger tried to open a door at 36,000 feet.
Again, people, but this time 36,000 feet. Bam, right there on the money. 36 is the mark of the beast coding. And I'm going to ask you a question again, people. Why this emergency door, you can open them while you're in mid-flight? I'm just saying, people, look at the damn car. Look at the car. Say, for instance, you got your youths in the back seat of your car. You press one button and the door lock. As a matter of fact, if you're driving, the door gonna be locked. With these cars, as soon as you press gas, the door lock. I'm just saying, what happened in that plane while that emergency door can just open at any given time? Could it be when the plane is in an emergency, you open that door, you fly the lock, so now they can access it to open it? Would that be easier for people? Instead of every fucking day you bring us a story about some crazy person trying to open the emergency door in mid-flight. Come on, man. You need to stop it. And with that pressure, there's no way anybody can open the damn door at 30,000, 36,000 feet. It's bullshit. 100% in, but it is just another air scare, this time from United. Take a listen.
Audio between the captain and air traffic control captured the chaotic moments. Take a listen.
This captured a chaotic moment.
51 there asking me what door seat did the
Hold on here, people. As you can see, there are 1551. That's 66 right there. Coding. Then they have 2L right there. That's for 33, 23 coding. Pay attention.
Door 2L at 36,000 feet and then assaulted a fellow passenger.
Wow.
Wow. A total of 145 passengers and 6 crew members are on board at the time. United issued a statement saying the flight was canceled with a replacement flight scheduled.
Yes, it canceled while it was already flying, people. The flight was already in progress. Somebody tried to open the door and then you cancel the flight. Like I say, people, the solution is simple, but they will never use a solution for an agenda. That's an agenda, people. So you have to understand what they did was they're the one who have that shit to stop you from flying. So you see every time you're in the plane, these are the things that go into your brain. Is it a crazy person on board gonna just open the emergency door? By the way, they should coach you to open it. Before the plane take off, they coach anybody that's sitting near it how to just open it, and in certain occasion they tell you, look, the plane might in certain situation and the crash landing or whatever and we need to evacuate. Yes, you have to basically take that job on, that responsibility, like a pledge, like, hey, yeah, I will open it, and if you can't, they're gonna tell you to move. I'm just saying, people, why not an emergency lock? stay on that emergency door, exit. So whenever the pilot decide, hey, it's evacuation time, you press that button, chick, and it open. Simple as that. Instead of just having that shit open with no lock on it, somebody could just push it and it's open. What kind of bullshit is that? Move.
Major shakeup is coming
Listen
for
to
green
this.
card applicants here in the United States.
Pay
And this is
attention.
important. The Trump administration says anybody in the U.S. who wants a green card has to return to their home country to apply.
Okay,
DHS says
hold on. Anybody who supposedly working on getting a green card in America, you go have to leave America to go to your country of origin to file for the green card. What that mean? There is no more green card issuing in America, people. When you're gonna understand that it's done, the agenda is exactly what I told you, people. Everybody go have to go back to their country of origin and stay there. When they finish with America, it's only gonna be supposedly Americans here. If you have any track of where you're coming from, you're going back. That's why I did the video with the Cubans. Remember, the Cubans already here in America is on sanctuary. You understand what that means? It meaning that, yes, the communist countries, they run away from it. They can't go back, supposedly, because they're in danger. That's the whole theory they used to give you, that if somebody leave Cuba, they can't go back. The Cuban government will kill them. All of a sudden now, it becomes a change. Oh, the people who from Cuba is in America now that's seeking, sanctuary and want to stay in America. Yeah, they're giving you opportunity to go back. If you want to, you can go back, visit and even own a piece of Cuba. But there's one catch to it. You have to switch out that passport or go to Cuba and get a Cuban passport. You have to possess a Cuban passport for you to fly to Cuba, not American. What you think that tells me? All those Cubans that in America that claim that America give them sanctuary to stay here, no. All of them have to go back to Cuba. That's why they pull that trickery for them to go get a Cuban book. Once you have that Cuban book, you're not American. Even the dual citizenship Donald Trump told you, they're going to take off the table. You have to choose a side. You can't hold two country passport. You have to choose one. Choose the America and live in America. Choose the other country and live in that country. That's what they got planned. So forget about green cards, people. Forget about green card. It's done. It's a last art. It's done with. Listen.
policy will allow immigration, quote, to function as the law intended instead of incentivizing loopholes. But with 500,000 people applying for green cards from here in the U.S. each year, critics say it's just Trump's latest immigration crackdown.
Yes, it's the latest to kick you out of America if you're seeking for green card. If you're seeking for residency in America, they're gonna just kick you out. You hear what I say? Because at the end of the day, they don't want you here. They're changing over the world for the worse. Listen.
Jonathan Allen is joining me now from the White House briefing room. John, talk us through the impact of this new memo, and do we have any sense of how the Trump administration is going to enforce that?
Yeah, it's not immediately clear, Tom, whether this will actually go into effect. Presumably there will be lawsuits. There is a law. There are laws regarding who can be in this country legally. People applying for green cards from within the country can be here on student visas, can be here on work.
It does not matter about no law, buddy. The laws is to keep you in a certain state, keep you in a certain direction. That's what the laws is there for. Now, if they feel like they want to bring you to another direction, they just change the damn law. You understand that or not? You understand how they work? They're using Donald Trump to implement these things that they could never go back on. A lot of people say, hey, a few years Donald Trump gone, we'll be back to normal. There is no normal here in hell. It's phases, not normalcy, it's phases. So they're taking you to a new phase, people. It does not matter. You're gonna get there. So they assigned the Donald Trump to do all of these things right here because he's a perfect candidate to pull this shit off. to refurbish the whole wide world. There's gonna be nothing go back on, people. They're not gonna go back and change these things later on. They're here to stay now. All of these things that they implemented gonna be a part of your life right here. Listen.
Visas can be here under refugee status, and so there is every indication
All of them
from
things
immigrant
is done.
rights groups that they are going to take this to court, and the question I think then will be whether it stands up. Now, in terms of what the administration is trying to do here, they're absolutely trying to signal that they want to crack down on immigration. The president had promised to deport.
Yes, but why you mention green card? Why you mention people seeking for green card? You already put on a lot of pressure on the green card holders. Like I say, that's gonna be done with, period. You're gonna be done with, people. There will be no more green card holders in America. They find a way to devour that shit. Yes, they got the gold card now, where you can pay $1 million to stay in America. What a joke for the masses. After they talk about terrorists and drug dealers and cartels, always multi-billionaires, and you put that on the table, that $1 million can get you in America. They trust you if you have $1 million. You're not a terrorist if you have $1 million. You don't mean no bad things to the American. You don't mean no bad to the Americans if you have $1 million. You are the greatest person to live in America if you have $1 million. I'm just saying, people, after they tell you the evil people is rich and they use money to get around and manipulate the system, you're telling us that you have to have a certain amount of money to put into America to stay in America. You see that right there, people? Like I say, they tell you terrorists have money. They spend any amount of money to kill you off as American. But you use money for the gateway? Wow, unbelievable dumb shit. Like I say, these things is here to stick. They're not just gonna be on the table until Donald Trump gone out of power. Listen, this is the end of America. Bam.
Let's get some analysis.
Now,
Harwood,
take a look at this film right here, people. Now, this been going around for a few days now, with Fox supposedly bringing on this person right here that you see in the middle. You notice that big hole in his neck? You don't even have to zoom up on it. You see that big hole in the neck right there, people? What is that? And the neck area kind of looks suspicious. Wow, we're going to get into it and I'm going to show you some things, people. How did they pass this off? And by the way, Fox News delete the video already. Fox News delete the video already. But here we go with it right here. They bring on a fucking man right there with a hole in the neck. So we wondering, it's two things. CGI footage. If it was CGI, why did they let it pass? Okay. Another theory is that's a mask-wearing sodomite, as I always point them out on TV wearing the mask. I even catch the Joe Biden in the mask. How I caught him? The same neck business. So what happened is, it seems like that mask have a different shade. The face part of the mask. Remember, the mask is tucked down, it's the neck. The mask end at the neck. So you have to tuck in the neck for you to hide that split. You have to tuck it in order to hide it, that it is a mask. It seems like it wasn't tucked in. That's one theory. The next theory is CGI. But watch this right here. CGI gone wrong. I should say CGI gone wrong. Or the mask right there where it connects didn't tucked in. More look like the mask didn't tucked in to me. But pay attention right here. That is a real interview. Pay attention. Remember what I tell you? They bring you the news and they bring you a fake expert. The expert is to beat something in your head. The expert part is the brainwash. That's why they can't report shit. Oh, a man got his toe run over by a tractor. Let's talk to this expert about it. Why? We just want to see the news reported. Somebody get their foot run over by a tractor. Okay, you report that and leave it alone. Unless you're coming with an agenda, you're going to bring an expert. We don't need no expert to read the news. Just somebody who can read. Okay, so you read the news and you tell us what happened. We don't need your analysis. We don't need you to get down in it. We don't need no expert. The expert is always fake, like I told you. Okay, pay attention.
CENTCOM Deputy Commander, thanks for coming
Deputy
back, sir.
Commander,
Good morning
look at his
to
face,
you.
people. Look at the face.
General Keane was with Dane and me yesterday. Let's begin
And
with
this
this
one is
analysis,
all
and we'll
orange
get on
coding.
to you. Watch.
Pay attention,
The
people.
president has exhibited a huge amount of patience here since the ceasefire on April the 8th.
And remember, people, this is Fox News, the one that going all the way with Donald Trump. And you can't tell me shit. We're not listening, we're looking. And we see that Fox is pushing the Donald Trump narrative, even though the whole screen is blue. The screen is blue, the logo is blue, but they're going for the red. Now look at CNN. CNN is actually going for the blue. And look at their logo, it's all red. The people don't understand the trickery right here, people. But by the way, like I said, Fox is all for Trump. So they're always trying to make excuse for what Trump do, supposedly. Listen.
And we've tried to work a deal with these guys, and it just doesn't seem possible. And where we are, we're on the cusp of going back into military operations. When we stopped, Bill and Dana, we had 2 weeks to go, a little less than 30% of the targets.
Talking about the Iranian
Those
war.
targets remain, but we have better intelligence now. After these 5-6 weeks. So that target list is expanded. It's considerably more comprehensive.
Remember, people, it's a fake war. Nothing about it real.
I think the general is exactly right about
There
the
go
point
the general,
he makes, and
people. Look
also
at the eyes.
Iran
Look at
has
the
a
eyes.
vote in this as well.
Look at the eyes, people.
They've reconfigured a number
Look
of
at
things, I am certain. What do you think the next best
Why they
move
didn't
is
see that, people?
today?
Why?
Well, I agree
Look,
with the
people,
general
look.
completely,
Look,
with
people,
one
hold on.
caveat.
Look,
Patience
people,
may
people,
be
look. It's
a
talking,
little
it's
short of the
moving.
real
Look, people.
objective here. The president has
Wow,
time
it's
on his
moving,
hands.
people.
He's
Hold on, man. What happened, people, is moving like a mouth. Wow, unbelievable. Now, people, I already told you. Now, you either listen to me or not, man. Remember I told you? The world is getting so dumb. They don't care no more, man. How did the Fox News let this slide? How did it happen, people? Imagine you can have somebody making videos and blogging, and if they did something that gonna, show up certain things in the video, they can just correct it before they post it. I'm just saying, people, and remember, nothing is live on TV. Just have to remind you that, people, there's nothing live. Everything is pre-recorded. It does not matter. They post up the time and everything after. You understand me or not? They put whatever time they want to on the screen after. But it's pre-recorded, nothing live. So why they didn't see that the mask didn't tuck in, people? What happened? The whole Fox gone stupid? Wow, we already know the news is not real. So it's not shocking to us that they're wearing masks, that they use CGI footage, deep faking and all. That's what make up TV, period. That means that's what make up the news. The news is still CGI, people. The news is fabricated, made up shit. The people's on it is fake. So this is nothing new. But I'm saying, why Fox didn't see this and just don't held it? Don't post it. Don't play it. Because you already know the man neck is showing. Why did they do this? Watch.
controls the narrative, he controls the strike capabilities, and he knows.
And listen how he pronounce word, people. Listen how he talk, and look how stiff his head is. Wow, like I say, people, it kind of remind me of a bat. A 100% bat. Look how stiff it is, people. Wow, unbelievable.
The policy he set with the blockade.
So yes, it could be a bat, people. It could be a bat. And you use that supposedly skin, fake silicone mask to cover it up. I'm just saying, people, it does not move like a human. Those beady eyes, those weird looking eyes, that lean mouth, those big ears, that weird looking face, people. He's not real. He's not real, period. He's not a real person supposed to be having a real mask. It's more like a bat in a mask. No lie. That's look like a humanoid with a mask on, people. A human mask on. No lie.
Short-term and long-term
Look at that,
effects
people. Look
on
at
the
that.
regime and the people of Iran. So he's been very astute
Listen
in
to it talk,
leveraging
people.
that time.
Wow.
And so I don't see it.
Okay, man, it's a robot, people. We're gonna leave it right there. It's a damn bot, people. It's a robot, a bot. It's not a real human being. You see right there, people. What's going on? You're gonna let them get away with this right here on Fox News? The Fox News should be done. You should wrap them up right here and dash them away. They bring in your news and they bring you a man with the neck out right there, the neck slice. What happened there, people? Why you got a hole in your neck and when you talk the whole move? What's going on there, people? How they gonna fix this? How Fox News gonna fix this blunder right here, people? How they gonna fix it? They just got exposed. All news channel is fake. It build up our fakery. Deep fake. Every damn thing. Most of the words that you learn now, those things been out forever. That's what make up the news, period, to convince the masses to take these actions. You have to understand, that's why they have TV. Another mag, bam, I'm gone.